Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's coverage of the CEVO playoffs. Here we are in the lower bracket round of 1. We got Envision Gaming on the Dire going up against My Intent on the Radiant in a best of 3. This is game 2. I am Joey and with me is CalE.
Yep, game 2. Game 1 was pretty convincingly taken by My Intent with a stellar Magnus play by
Orbit,
of course, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, of course.
And really great offensive tri lane with involving an Undying, which has kind of fallen off the map a little bit here. But well underway. Nick's already banned off as well as Batrider. So, I don't know. Nyx and Batrider. Great initiation. You just really never can fully anticipate a good Nyx player where they're going to be at all times, and they can just be all over the map, forcing you to buy sentries and true sight and all that stuff. Batrider, really good initiation with the Blink Dagger, 4 staff, can just pick the carry out of the fight, goes through BKB, does the lasso, and you can pretty much go for a 5v4 after that. So kind of the reason why those two heroes are banned off.
Yeah, and banning out the Magnus here is My Intent. Orbit, obviously, as we mentioned, played him so well last game, but I guess they don't want to play against him. They want to run something different this game.
Yeah, I guess don't want to give it up as first pick. Maybe that's kind of why. It's just too risky to think. And I think Envision probably would have picked it up because they've run the Magnus mid a lot as well, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have.
I think I've seen Kish play it a few times, or at least someone. But yeah, Envision taking out Keeper of the Light as their second ban, and then picking up Darkseer first. Wow, did we just see a first pick Timbersaw?
Yeah, I think we did just see a first pick Timbersaw, and now I'm pretty excited. I wonder how they'll run him.
The stats. It's gonna skew the stats though, because no one else plays Timbersaw. This is awesome. Maybe an offlaner? I know.
I think offlane is his strongest. Especially if there's not a lot of lockdown.
He's so good at getting away. Yeah. And with that third skill, I don't even know what it's called because I just never see Timbersaw. I can't even see because my resolution sucks. Tiv? It says Tiv armor.
Oh, active armor.
Something Tiv armor. Active armor? Okay. Yeah, if he gets a few points in that as well, especially in a 1v1 situation offlane, and you know, oh, look at that sick, man.
Yeah, it's the new model to Vengeful
awesome.
Spirit. It's the new model.
Oh my god. That looks awesome. I love this stuff.
Just when you thought Dota couldn't get any better.
Sometimes I just look at like the lobby, like the Dota 2, like just client, and I just think back to when we were all playing Warcraft 3, like Dota.
On Garena and crap, so like annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not talking about the picks at all here. Wow, we've just seen like totally different picks here. But My Intent taking Timbersaw, Shadow Demon, and Clockwork early on. So also another potential offlaner is Clockwork. But Envision taking Darkseer, Vengeful Spirit, and Queen of Pain. Most likely is their mid hero.
Well, to drop some stats, Queen of Pain, the winningest hero of the CEVO playoffs so far, going 4-0, and looks like we have 2 disconnects from. Oh, looks like they're back in. So.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, that's Envision,
yeah.
And they're at their land center. So Karma and looks like Bordy just got kicked out.
Yeah. So might have to pause, but I think he's back in now, so that's fine.
You can't pause during the draft, so but they got back in time to do the bans. I think for My Intent here, the most devastating thing I can think of that they can pull off so far would be a multiple person cogs into a Chakram from Timbersaw, which is his ultimate, because I guess everyone's not too familiar with his ability names. That would just be insane.
Yeah, that would be great. I'm just so excited to see this Timbersaw actually work out in a CM game. You know, we've all seen like the Dota cinema, like where a really fed Timbersaw is able to just like escape and end up killing 5 heroes as well. But in an actual game, I think things will turn out differently. We'll still see some strengths and weaknesses of this hero though.
Well, he got picked up in a Zenith game and LGD International game as well, I think.
Oh, really?
And a few pro
How did it
matches so
work out? Do you
far.
know?
I know he lost the Zenith game for sure. I'm not sure which team picked it. I just know Zenith was playing. And I'm not sure about the... I think a few European teams picked him up, but I'm not too positive.
Okay, true. Well, anyway. Learning experience for me then, at least. But Lina, Puck, Chaos Knight banned out for Envision. I guess the Lina to couple with the Shadow Demon, they're probably expecting that. The Puck, a great middle hero to go against Queen of Pain. Probably one of the only mid heroes that can safely lane against Queen of Pain in middle. And Chaos Knight, just a pretty good mid-game carry, which my intent seem to be playing a lot of strategies mid-game.
Sorry, I was jotting these down, trying to make sure I had them all right.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's fine. It's fine. My intent, taking out Lifestealer, Luna, Carry, and Gyrocopter. Just a bunch of carries. They can see that Envision. Still need a carry. But it's pretty easy to find a carry. As your 5th pick, you can... I always like picking carries later on so you can just see what works best against the other team. But Envision picking up a Venomancer as their 4th pick, going to be that secondary support. Oh, and they're going to go with the Doom, so I'm seeing a carry Doom, which is...
What's going on this game?
That's a strong pick. That's going to be good for shutting down Timbersaw.
Yeah, that actually is a clutch pick against that Timbersaw. I'm very excited to see a Chen as well. He is my favorite hero.
Yeah, Chen. That's going to be cool. I guess that means they're just definitely going to be defensive. What is this, Timbersaw carry, I guess? That I have seen. I don't think I've seen a Timbersaw safe lane, even in pubs.
I think the...
you probably didn't hear any of that.
I heard a bit of it. Timbersaw, I think, is probably best as a carry, because he doesn't need farm, and he nukes pretty hard. And then I would say second best as an offlaner, because, you know, depending on the offlane, you can really get some early kills if there's any hesitation on the other team, or they just don't have the damage to kill you when they thought they did. But I guess you can go ahead and take the Dire, and then I'll switch to Radiant.
Sure. On the Dire, we've got Envision Requiem. We've got Karma up top on the Doom for now. Flex playing that Vengeful Spirit, also going up top with some sentries and an early smoke. Kish in the middle lane, just going for that fast bottle build with the Tangos and 3 branches. On the Venomancer, we got CalE. Just got some consumables as well. And then bottom lane, off lane, we got Bordy playing that Darkseer, who has some observers, so he's probably going to just ward off the camp and block it.
Yeah, most likely. And it looks like there's 4 men going in the top jungle there to throw down a ward there. Chicken MC, looks like he's rotating bot now to be solo safe, which makes more sense. Probably the best place for him. As the Timbersaw, maybe the supports were rolled in. Orbit, looks like fast bottle build mid Shadow Demon here. So that's a bit interesting. Not something CVD. Jamie D on the Visage. Visage 2-0 in the CEVO playoffs, so we'll see what happens with that.
This is it.
I do like Visage,
Yeah,
so maybe he'll stay that way.
Didn't I say in one of our casts that I really like Shadow Demon as pretty much everything, except for carry, obviously, but a mid game. So we'll see how it works out. We'll see if I'm just put to shame here.
Right,
I don't think Orbit will let me down.
And then Incarnate off lane back to his normal role, not a farming, undying. People trying all over the map. Incarnate on the off lane clock, and we got Lopert on the Chen. I'm a big Chen fan. He doesn't have any items for Chen though, so maybe someone after this game, if you want to be a Lopert fanboy, should hit him up with some Chen items.
Yeah, he's gonna be offensive jungling, so completely wrong was I. But I really like this. I've seen this before. Clockwork in a semi tri-lane with that jungler. I've seen it with an Enchantress a lot, but gonna be rocketed with the Chen, and it's not bad. You can always use those clocks to escape out of a big 3-on-3 fight, and you can also use that rocket to kind of mess up the equilibrium of the creeps. So it's not a bad idea, and they're still gonna be getting farm on the Timbersaw bottom most likely.
Well, maybe. He is matched up against a Darkseer, and his active armor is going to do nothing against the dual ion shells that are going to be just pouring out from who was actually playing that Bordy. The top lane, Flex pocketing really low. The Hellbear Screamer, Smasher, chasing Flex down behind that tier 1, getting him pretty low. And actually going to just pull the creep wave. I'm not sure if pulling the creep wave was intended, but it has happened.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Doom in
Yeah,
this
this
trial
bottom lane. This Doom, I don't know, because he doesn't really bring too much early on. He's just got such low armor. He's got 0 armor. Oh my god.
Wow,
Orbit
just missed
picking
first
up
blood in the mid lane.
first blood. Thanks, Orbit. I guess it kind of proves me right then, doesn't it?
I believe it does.
That poison is... Well, the rationale is the poison is... It's pretty strong if you level it up in a solo situation. Because if you can get the creeps as well, then it's going to push it. So you can just start spamming it at about 130, 140. And I'm assuming that's what he did. And then just ended up getting a nice a disruption on him probably after a blink. And then just finishing him off with a few right clicks. And then you can just get the runes that way. So great rune control for a Shadow Demon. And I'm assuming that's what he's going to be doing. It's we're going to see how Kish can bounce back from this though. Strong mid hero with the Queen of Pain, so it's not impossible.
Yeah, very strong. She roams top, or he rather roams top and gets a kill. But there's a long range nuke coming out from Jamie D. And actually Chen, or Loper with the Test of Faith, going to get it down. And we got another, oh, no mana here for another long range nuke, which is level 1 right now from Jamie D. A Soul Assumption, but a nice cogs. On to Flex from Incarnate. Loper maybe going to go down. Doom is whacking away there. And yeah, Flex going to go down, so Jamie D picking up a kill onto the saw. But Cahill's back in the action. He's TP'd back up to top lane. So Doom going to pick up a kill on the facade. So it looks like that was a... Oh, and still more action. Karma in trouble now. Flex there. Maybe going to pick off Incarnate. Yeah, he does indeed with just one right click. Lopert was there to assist.
Bottom as well.
Bottom going nuts as well. Bordy getting pretty low. Timbersaw, let's see how mobile he can be. A nice tree hit there to latch onto you. I don't know what these abilities are called. Good Timber Chain from Timbersaw to get that kill there on Bordy.
Yeah, nice job there. So 5-2 right now are the kills.
Check out the mid lane.
But there's more action. Cahill's in trouble. Oh, mid lane as well. Yeah, actually a nice magic missile.
Oh wow, tough. There's too much action, I'm sorry.
Simultaneous kills. Hey, nothing you can do about that.
Wow, that 3 poison with
top.
the...
Were you watching mid?
I was watching mid.
Okay, well I was watching top. I'll just let you know. He pretty much just went on Cahill with the soul. What's that? The slow Grave Chill and Soul Assumption as well. We're just being pumped out by Jamie D constantly, and Incarnate went on and Cahill was finished off by the nuke there for Jamie D. So I guess that kill went on, and then just some stacks of poison went on Kish, giving him a second
Kish was
kill.
put under. Lots of stacks of poison. He had 3 stacks. Took a lot of hits from his Quap illusions there. Oh, fight in the bot lane. Bordy gonna go down as well. Chicken MC getting another kill, so 2 kills going the way of Chicken MC. And then he was level 6 because of the kill, so he put the Demonic Purge on the Quap, and the 3 poisons and the Purge damage was enough to take out Quap.
Wow, and that already coming off cooldown. And he just used the haste to go bottom and use that purge again.
Fight up top,
So
Flex though, stunning Jamie D. Karma's popped his Scorched Earth, so he's fast, he's moving around. Incarnate pops the Battery Assault, but it's not going to be enough, I don't believe, to save his life here. So trying to juke around the trees a little bit. Now he's just running back through the trees, eating a lot of trees. Oh wow, he might get out with this juke. And Lopert's over there now with the Centaur to stun. Perhaps they might even turn around and get Flex. Oh, the stun misses, but Lopert's got Test of Faith. So actually going to pick up a kill from this, and the jukes from Incarnate are really what led to that. So
really nice play there, leading Karma as well as Loper around there for a little bit. So just allowing time for Chen to come in and, or sorry, not Loper. Sorry, who's
Clockwork's Incarnate.
Who's that? Oh no, so I meant Flex, leading Karma and Flex in the trees there, and buying time for Lopert on the Chen to come in and get the kill, like you mentioned, with Test of Faith.
But Bordy now looking for a revenge kill on Chicken MC. He's completely out of mana. Doesn't even have mana for Arcane Boots. Oh, he just got it now, so now he's got a Timber Chain. So he's going to be just fine. Bordy already running away back to the lane to just get it, maybe catch up on XP, I suppose. Check out the gold graph. 3k advantage gold and 3 and some change k advantage XP.
Orbit may be in trouble here mid.
Flex is looping around behind. Orbit completely out of mana. He's got the Demonic Purge onto Kish, but Kish, oh, the Wand Charge is healing him up a lot. Kish not going to go down from that Demonic Purge, not even close. And now Orbit trying to do some jukes of his own, just running away, but the Shadow Strike going to be enough. No. Flex going to get that last hit, though. So Orbit going to go down. So that's a nice, I guess, rebuttal kill, or just a very good kill at taking out that Shadow Demon who's doing quite well right now.
Yeah, and I was just looking at the health for Kish, and 3 poison stacks on him. When it popped, it did 200 damage. So, and he got those on relatively quickly. I mean, it only took about 10 seconds to get all 3 stacks on or
Top, we got more
Just a
action.
bit over.
A tornado from a wild wing that starts things off onto CalE, and maybe Jamie D gonna throw the nuke. I think the nuke would have been enough. It does a lot, but maybe they just want Karma more. They're prioritizing that carry. And Orbit's up here now too, and there's the nuke that goes off. Jamie D gonna get that kill. Bot lane, we got a 4-man gank onto a Timbersaw, and here's what we've been waiting for the whole game. Can he get away in a competitive scene? He actually picks up a kill. He's still alive. He's got tons of mana. He could probably take out Kish if he plays it right. He's gonna take out that tree with the Timber Chain. Oh, it's not gonna latch.
Oh, uses it right at the shop. That's a little unfortunate. That would have just been insane. That would have been...
That would have been a double kill with 3 people. Chicken MC writing LOL on the map.
Shout out.
Shout out to Timbersaw.
Well, the bird's now up for Jamie D. So I think this lane got a lot harder for Envision.
Already pretty hard. It is 12-5 right now with my intent in the lead here in game 2.
Is under attack. I feel like a broken record.
And now we got the tower dive in the top lane. CalE getting pretty low, throws the Gale into Lopert, but it's not really going to matter. Lopert running away. Can they chase Karma? Is there a Grave Chill? That nuke from Jamie D still doing a ton of damage to the very tanky Karma already. And there's the hook in. Scream of Pain from Kish is there. Is it going to be enough to even get anyone? The Shadow Strike is probably going to take out Lopert, but he's just instantly denied by Incarnate.
Denied.
So another good play. Kish probably going to get away, unless the birds have something to say about it, or the familiars rather. Can they land the chain stun? There's the blink out. Bot lane, we got a tower dive, so we'll get to that. Bordy going to go down. The Chakram is there. It's going to be enough. So Bordy tower diving on that level 4 active armor. Didn't even get Whirling Death. I expected him to have at least 1 point in that, and I think if he did, if he cut that tree down when we were at the shop, he probably would have got Kish, because it does that pure damage, so no mitigation if you chop down a tree. Same thing with both of his spells, actually. But I'm not going to try to pretend I know how to play Timbersaw, as Chicken MC already doing a pretty good job. He's 4-1 right now.
Sorry, I just noticed that
and we're seeing expert play here by my intent up in the top lane especially. Jamie D doing an astounding job with those birds, stunning the Venomancer CalE there up top, as well as simultaneously stunning Karma on the Doom. So using those birds perfectly, and it just set up 2 kills there. Weren't able to get the Queen of Pain, but you know they denied the Chen as well. They denied Lopert, so just pretty much a 2-for-0 trade there.
Did he stun them both with 1 bird, or did he actually like micro both of the birds to get them both?
No, 1 each. Yeah,
wow.
1 each.
And CalE again, the familiars chain stun it up. Lopert gonna last it there. Doom's dropped an Incarnate, so he may go down, but actually might just get denied. Let's see if Lopert can return the favor. And indeed he does. Deny, buddies. And there's no mana for the Soul Assumption nuke. Actually, he's got 1 Soul Assumption nuke left to use on Karma, but Karma at full health, he's not gonna waste the mana. He'll save that for a rainy day, or at least.
These Wildkins still going on flex.
Yeah, they're strong early, and they're pretty quick. 320 move speed. Let's check out Flex's move speed, 345. So they're faster now that he's got the boots up. And Bordy gonna try to farm it. Chicken MC is going for the dive. He's just gonna find CalE. He's got this reactive armor all the way up. It looks like that was a Whirling Death level 1, and just solo kill on CalE behind the tier 2 tower at 10 minutes into the game. He's got 2 people looking for him now. Here's Kish trying to find him. What can be done? There's not much mana left. And he's slowed up with that Shadow Strike, but even Kish gonna retreat. He's got a mana for another Timbersaw, and that might just be enough. Taking no damage from creeps here with all of 16 armor from that active armor. Gonna try to run away now, though. As he probably should.
Yep, nice solo play there by Chicken MC. Getting the kill, and this top lane is just going great right now. That's how you know everything is going like your way. For my intent, just getting 2 denies already early game.
And you have a Visage
really
trying to solo a Doom under the tower. Oh, probably a good indication. But we'll see what happens here. Jamie D was being a little cray. CalE's going to find him with the Gale. It actually missed. And a troll net there from Lopert. So nice. The nuke going to be used on CalE. And now CalE's going to go down. Jamie D on pretty low life. But looks like he's going to be okay. The only other person close is Flex. And there's birds and a Timbersaw there. So Flex gonna go down. I'm sorry, Flex actually gonna get the kill on Jamie D, and now Flex is gonna go down. Kish with the 3-man Sonic Wave. Let's see if he can take anyone out. The bird stuns are there. Familiars dropping on all of Envision. I'm gonna get another kill. Going the way of Orbit on the Shadow. He's also had a pretty good mid lane in this game as well. Let's see who's left up here. It's
Yeah,
Karma.
they're
He's got the
gonna chase
phase
down Karma.
boots. He's got no mana for TP. It's going to be a bit
Yeah,
unfortunate.
the birds are scouting.
The birds are there. They see him. The poison as well. And there's one stun. Not even going to use the other? I'm not sure. What is going on? He's invis? What?
No, I don't think so.
What is happening? I'm so confused. It's hard to see him in the trees with this new auto path. Alright, there you go.
Okay.
That was weird.
Maybe they were
I'm
just
not
playing
even...
with them.
I guess.
Well, a little curious, but they're gonna
Chicken
get the
MC.
kill. And the tower.
Last hits the
is
tower.
gone by
Maybe even
Chicken
gonna get
MC.
CalE now. The chakram's
dear
thrown
God.
out. The burst!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Once
Wow,
there was a
very
Veno,
lucky.
and then there was not. That was insane.
Yeah, my intent really showing up huge with their, like... Usually we see, like, a hard carry picked, but they're just breaking everything open.
Yeah, neither game really.
Everything is on the line
with a
here.
hard, or very hard carry,
Yeah.
especially this game. At least last game they had a Weaver.
Must I repeat myself?
Yeah, and it just allows their early game and mid game to be super, super strong. They've just been... These are the lineups that we've seen my intent pick pretty much recently, and they've just been executing perfectly.
JMD taking a lot of tower hits. He might go down here, but he at least gets his nuke off before he does. And no, he's not. He's going to live. And Bordy here getting pretty low. He's got the Soul Catcher. The Chakram's there. Chicken MC now dominant. Looks like... Did Kish pick off Visage? No, Visage TP'd out. Wow, 13-minute Bloodstone on a Timber Saw. That's going to be very, very painful for the crew of Envision Gaming here.
Chicken MC trying to kill Jamie D here.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh, dude.
Under attack.
It looked like
Alright,
even
okay.
the
Kish.
familiars were attacking Jamie D as well, which I don't think he would do himself, so maybe he's sharing control with his teammates of those familiars, and maybe that's what's leading to these really good two-man at the same time stuns. So I think that's probably what it's going to be. I wonder, can we check share control? But either way, Chicken MC in the mid lane. He's got his Bloodstone with 7 charges. He doesn't want to go down. He TP's up to the top cliff here. Throws his Chakram onto CalE. He's getting low. The Chen heal is there. He's going to live. He's going to get out as well. No, he's not. Kish says no with a very loud sonic wave. CalE and Flex getting very low. Here come the Birds of Doom. Birds of Thunder. Incarnate there with the hook as well.
Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress.
Yeah, actually, Incarnate is going for a Crystallis, so perhaps we're going to see a Clockwork DPS. I think he might shoot the rocket as well.
I was going to say, sure it's not a
don't know
Blade
if
Mail,
it's
but I
enough.
see the recipe there, so it is indeed a Crystallis. Karma farming up in the bot lane here, pushing the bot tier 1. I don't know if he'll have enough to get it, as TPs may come out, or they'll just... Yeah, here they already are. There's Timber Saw. He's on the prowl. Orbit with a nice disruption. We can just layer a Chakram on top of that. His ultimate is up now. Doom onto Orbit. Orbit just going to have to run away. Let's see if they try to deny each other again. Timber Saw with another kill. And let's see. Chicken MC 8-2 right now. Lopert 5-1. Jamie D 5-3. Orbit 4-1 and Incarnate 4-2. Flex with the most kills for Envision Gaming right now. 3, 4, and 4. And after that, it goes a little bit downhill.
Yeah, and I guess we could do a little item check. Lopert got the mech now already. As well, it looks like he might go for a Necro or something, as Chen's might do. Incarnate, as we mentioned, going for the Crystallis. Some sentries on Jamie D, not much else, some arcanes. Orbit with that blink as we saw in the bottom lane, allowing them to pick off Karma there. And of course the Bloodstone on Chicken MC. For Envision, there's not really much. We've got some power treads for Kish, but other than that, just some boot upgrades and stuff like that. So
Soul Ring on
Envision
board,
really
but that's
struggling here.
expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really are.
Dire's middle tower is under
And we'll
I don't know
see.
if they can handle this next onslaught.
like a broken
Well, a lot of the supports are pretty low on mana, and we don't have... Where are the mana boots at here for mine? No Timber Saw's got a pair, and Visage as well. Where is Timber Saw? I hear Saw buzzing. Looks like he was diving a little past the tier 2.
tower is under an
He did die, so only 5 charges
Yeah.
on that Bloodstone now. Gonna find CalE. CalE getting surged up and kind of going the wrong way instead of just right back to base. Trying to do a little juke, but he's actually gonna regret that, as the Demonic Purge was there from Orbit to take that surge off. Or surge was actually gonna run out pretty soon too. And here comes the tier 2. It goes down. Chen getting that last hit with all his creep. Chicken MC just going all over the place. Soul Catcher gonna land on Bordy. Will they break the uphill with this though? I'm not sure. Probably not. Gonna retreat.
Yeah. They might as well finish off that tier 2 tower up top. But Chicken MC doing a really good job of just kind of using that chakram as a sieging ability. Just throwing it out there. And then
There's the bird stun.
Actually,
Second familiar stun, not going to land.
I don't know if they're strong enough right now to take high ground. They need to pick off first, but then definitely they can after that.
Yeah, or they could just rotate up to this tier 2 and maybe if Envision tries to defend, they can just take the fight there on that level ground without trying to break the high ground.
Yeah.
Also Roche, pretty viable option. I think Timbersaw could tank that no problem with active armor. Pretty much won't even get hit. I guess the bash will still do a bit. But it looks like they're
He's just building up his stacks right now.
Continuing on the tier 3 here with Lopert's not even there. I hear some pings coming out, and I think that was maybe from Envision to try to get an engage. I think they saw Lopert maybe with their ward, so they know he's not around, but this Chakram, the zoning from Chakram is just, it's so intense, especially with that Bloodstone. He can just do this permanently, pretty much.
Yeah, and he's trying to throw it out there and then go to the side and use it. Oh, he's got a nice
wow, he's got 3 people in it right now. Can the familiar land? Orbit blinks in with the disrupt. CalE already on pretty low life. Jamie D gonna go down, not able to shoot off the nuke, but here comes Incarnate. 2-man in the cogs. The Chakram is layered down. Actually, not quite on top of that. Orbit gonna go pretty low as well. Chicken MC is now doomed. So there's that Doom finally being used on the person we thought the Doom was picked up for. Taking a lot of tower hits, but not taking very much damage. And Doom's gonna run out. Hish is back. And another Sonic Wave into Chicken MC's face, take him down again. Looks like Incarnate will get out, he's just gonna cogs out of that. Did Orbit buy back?
No, he never died.
Oh, he never died, I thought he went down. He's actually gonna get Kish.
Oh, wow.
Or Incarnate,
really great
rather.
there.
And Lopert not even in this fight.
No, yeah, those creeps would probably help a lot for tanking tower hits, but not even in it. Incarnate, that Chrysalis and Mask Manus allowing him to burst down the Queen of Pain before he was able to take out Orbit on the Shadow Demon, so I guess kind of paying off there, but it's not really a conventional item build here. I guess he doesn't really need to tank up on the Clockwork since they have the Timbersaw.
Yeah, and they're kind of ahead right now on XP, so he's going to be pretty tanky just for being a strength hero. Let's check, what is his strength gain actually? 2.7, so it's not the highest. It's not PL status of attribute gain, but he's still pretty tanky, 1200 health right now. As we can check out Doom, who is a very tanky hero, only at 13, so his 3.2 strength gain, he's only at 1300 health. As he's very underleveled compared to Incarnate, who is level 12 compared to Karma's level 9. And we got a fight in the mid lane. Jamie D maybe gonna get picked off here. Throws out a soul assumption, but it's really, I don't know, just not dying without giving a fight. But wow, he's pretty fast with that Grave Chill, stealing that speed. Throwing out another nuke, and the Chakram's there, but the Shadow Strike and the Disrupt and maybe a Deny, they're really paying attention to it. No, Kish gonna get the kill, and Kish maybe gonna go down. Indeed he is. Lopert shows up. We got the Test of Faith going on. Karma Chicken MC is there, so 3 people down. So fighting outside the base. I don't know if Envision was feeling stronger. They kind of just got baited into it.
Yeah, Jamie D sacrificing his life, but it leads to 3 kills. And pretty easy kills, and they're going to be down for 20 seconds, so maybe they can breach the high ground here. Venoward's going to do a little bit to stop him. We got 3 Chen Creep
as well. That's what Lopert was back in the jungle farming, because he lost him, so he went back to regain it and then split push top. And now that he's got these 3 creep, and CAHIL going to get picked off behind the racks, it looks like. Chicken MC taking tier 4 tower hits like it don't matter, because it really doesn't when you've got active armor. Reactive
Plus
armor.
40.
What?
Plus 40 regen right now with that Perseverance.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd.
For Timbersaw, yeah.
Not to mention, like, oh, nice wall there, though, by Bordy. And a Sonic Wave from Kish, but not really even affecting my intent. The Rocket's going to miss because there's just so much stuff to hit. Doom has been thrown out. It's on Orbit. Karma's going to go down here. The nuke from Jamie D is going to... Orbit picking up a kill somehow while doomed. I guess he already had the poison stack. Incarnate taking a lot of tower hits. He's juking into the trees. He's actually still going to be living. No, he just goes down. We got fighting going on over here. CAHIL looks like he bought back. There's the nuke from Jamie D. It's not going to be enough. And we've got the disconnects. The GG has been called. CAHIL actually going to live there.
Yeah. A third deny, actually. It was
really?
Lopert on Orbit, yeah. But maybe we should say where our YouTube channel is for future casts now, since I guess this one's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Go to youtube.com/fmbpdota. That's where you can find all our casts. We're going to be covering the CEVO playoffs Pretty much, I guess, the whole playoffs, or we'll try our best at least. Twitter and Facebook, same name, fmbpdota. Check us out, and we'll give you some live updates of when we're casting.
If CalE doesn't forget, that is.
Yeah, if I don't forget to put a Twitter. Oh, I forgot. Damn. Okay, well, next one.
Alright, and I'll be doing my best to collect all the stats from all the games, so keep a lookout for that as well. I'll just be making forum posts every time I update the Google Docs that I have created. And I hope you guys like our casting and like our stats, and we're trying to do as much coverage as possible, so thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.